Good morning, people. Good morning. This is Spirit Journey. Yes, good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm here in Rwanda, and it is November 6th, 2024, and the time here is 7:06 a.m. But in New York City, where I'm from, it is 12:06 midnight. Yeah, in front of me, my monitor, waiting for the call for the American presidential elections winners. And yeah, and over here on my other device, yeah, I'm watching Alex Jones' channel, and I'm watching, oh, what's his name? I can't forget his name. Oh, Barry Cunningham. Yeah, and yeah, it's wow. Wow. Yeah, I put in my vote. I mailed it in about a month ago. And yeah, I fell asleep and woke up like maybe an hour and a half ago, no more than 2 hours ago. Um, wow. Yeah, history's going to be in the making very, very shortly. Uh, I'm very nervous. I love America, and I just want the best for the country. It's new for me. I didn't want to stay there. I um I feel no matter what what it is, and what will be. But I wish the best. I hope Trump wins. Let me just throw that out there. Yes, I am a Trump fan, and he's not a perfect man, but he's perfect for this election. I hope he wins, and yeah, I hope he wins. I and the two parties. I mean, it's not about party. I do not belong to any political party. I never have. But it's like people playing a part. You have Republicans represent red, and then you have the Democrats represent the blue. But when you put the two colors together, what do you get? Purple. And I watch this other YouTuber, Franchot Pearson. He talks about the purple rain, meaning a type of governance. And yes, I think that's what it's all about. So they make you think that this side against that side, but there's someone that's controlling both sides. They want you to go to vote, which I did. They want you to go to vote and have you, you know, beat it out. But in the end, they control both sides. But I do hope Trump wins. Um, where I'm from New York City, just like Trump, and my state of birth, and I'm a veteran from that state. It's in chaos. It's in total chaos. It's filthy. We have a lot of violence, a lot of crime, and under the current administration, it's like a free fall. So yeah, I don't like the morality. I mean the morals of the current administration. And you look at an audience of who's supporting who, and you start to question about the mindset of some of the people from a particular party. You make that call. I know how I feel when I look at both sides, and you know, I I I'm about Trump, and I don't know how long it's going to take. I mean, they should have the call. They should know by now. And what, like on Alex Jones' program, that's to my right, some of the people that he has on his program that is analyzing everything. Let me just turn the camera around and see if I could do that. Let me turn that around. Okay. As you can see, oops, it's hard to see. Okay. Yeah, the call, let's see. It's Trump has it's like 230, and Kamala was a 180 something. Oh boy, they're zooming in. But yeah, there's certain key states. That's what they're discussing now. Certain key states. And it's not being called. Yeah, that's, I think, was that Pennsylvania? Yeah, Pennsylvania. Yeah, that's Alex Jones. Yeah, and they're trying to sell his company. Yeah, they're auctioning off. The government is auctioning off, or some official is auctioning off his company. Yeah, they're attacking Alex Jones, and it's all to squash the news so you don't get information, you know. But yeah, what this man was saying, that he notices that, like, in a particular county, I think it was in Pennsylvania, that nothing has shifted for 5 hours for Kamala. And what he fears is that, like they're not calling the state. They're not saying, okay, Trump wins this particular state. I think it's Pennsylvania. And it's like he feels that if they don't call the state, that what's going to happen, what could happen, that all of a sudden you get a surge in numbers for Kamala. So where did these extra, if that happens, where did the extra surge happen? If there was no movement for 5 hours for her in a very key location, they can stuff the ballots again. And that's what I'm concerned about, stuffing it. Yes, hello, viewer. They can stuff the ballot, you know. And this is the other program I'm watching. Let's see if I can zoom in. And this is Barry Cunningham that I'm watching. He has a good program also, and he's uh, observing the election. Okay, just called it for, let's see, Georgia. Okay, someone sent that RSBN. Just called it for Trump. And sometimes with these elections, remember they called like a couple of days ago. They were saying that that a particular person had won a particular state, or won the election or something like that. That the everything seems for her. Now there's no election. It was a couple of days ago. They said, oh, we just wanted to practice to see if such and such works. See what I mean? They're so desperate, you know, Kamala's team is so desperate to win. But it's like, if you're going to win, win honestly. Win honestly, people. And to do these psychological things and put up false polls that so and so won when it wasn't true. So it's to make people think, oh, well, I might as well not go out and vote. See that? See, one side does a lot of psychological games. And one is about, performance, about getting in there. When you see a Trump, yes, I am pro, those people just coming on. Yes, I am pro Trump, but I'm pro liberty and freedom and fairness for everybody. I don't care what your race, religion, national origins, but I like things done in a fair manner for all of us to benefit in America, all of us. But it's switching the mindset of the people in office, the current administration. It's very, very problematic. Very problematic. And I wasn't safe. I was not safe. The crime was unreal. Okay, they're saying here, Trump, let's see, 50%, Harris, 48%. Yeah, and let's see. I don't know what those numbers represent. Let's see. Okay, it says here 54% of votes are in. Okay, so a little over half. But again, in New York City, okay, it's midnight. It is midnight. Now, I'm not sure what time it is in Hawaii. Okay, they vote Democrat. So that, so whatever what it is for Hawaii, most like it's for Harris. So they already know basically. But the key states in the U.S. continent, the mainland, the key states, and some of those states are not being called, and it's stagnant. But it's in favor of Trump. But at the same time, for some of those key states for not being called in, who's the winner of that state, it's stagnant and they're not calling it. And the fear again is that someone could stuff the ballot, just like the last time. Just like the last time. Okay. Let me turn back the camera. Yeah. Yeah, hey, good morning, people. Good morning. Yeah. It is 7:18 a.m. here where I live, and I'm just taking it easy. Yes, I have that monitor over there you just saw, and another one over here on my right. Yeah, it's yeah, they like to extract all this energy. When it increases the energy, that could be harnessed. Yeah, I do believe in with the Matrix, that movie, the Matrix One, that certain things are are done to generate energy, whether good or bad, and they thrive on it. And that's what, oh, just go vote, go vote, go vote, right? They already know who's gonna, win, who's gonna be selected rather than elected. I'm really nervous. I'm nervous for my country. I love America, even though I'm here. Um, I just want the best for everybody. You know, if someone wants to get in power, it's like this, you know, it's like they want to be in power just for the sake of being in power. They want all, it's like, I feel like they just want us all to be slaves. And even under, they're still never satisfied. Some people are never satisfied and they just get off on misery. I want peace, love, harmony for everyone in America. Want I just want I want people to be able to walk the streets in America, the big cities, and not feel that they're going to get mugged, their pets are going to be stolen from them. They took my dog. And that's what led me, why I left. That was the last straw. Yeah, I was going to leave the year prior, but things were not possible then, as I mentioned before. 6 weeks before I was to go in 2022, something occurred, and I couldn't get around it. And then when the thing in 2023 happened to me, when they tried to take my dog from me, I said, it's time for me to go. Yeah, it's filthy. A lot of the stores closing down. I mean, I've been in that neighborhood where I was for almost 21 years, and it just kept on going down and down, and I wasn't happy anymore, and I started to feel trapped. So, oh, what is this? Okay, Maine. Okay, she won Maine. Let's see, Michigan. Trump won Michigan. Okay. Okay, there's an electoral map. Let me show you that. Sorry. Okay, the electoral map, Trump has 230, Kamala has 182. And what they do, so let's do like a breakdown. So they have electorals, tabulation, and you need 270 to win. And then you have, okay, now they're doing like the breakdowns of the state by state. Talk about New Hampshire. Okay, Kamala has New Hampshire. Okay, this is, his name is Barry Cunningham. And he talks about current events. I like his channel. He is a Christian guy. So he has a Christian flair in his present, what he talks about. But he also talks about politics. Okay, here and then here. Oops. And this is InfoWars. I got two things on here. They're pretty good. I like InfoWars. Yes, with Alex Jones. Hey, they're auctioning off his company and want him to give him his name. It's his name. They say, oh, you can't use your own name. So he's in court for that. Yeah, they really are targeting him. These two guys are not Alex Jones. They're not Alex Jones, but these are that work for him. And so they changed who's on. They show different people, but they're analyzing the states. Yeah, yeah. It's after midnight, and it should be called. Wow, I'm surprised New York. I thought New York. See that New York State? That's New York. And I'm from New York City, right in there, the little island over there, right next to Long Island. Yeah, I lived in Manhattan. It's interesting how everything is set up, even more red states, but see, it's where the large cities are, like in the Northeast, California, you know, they are blue states. And I guess that's where all the electoral votes are coming in on. Yeah, so viewer, did you go, if you're a US citizen, did you go out and vote? I mean, that is your business to say or not. Yeah, it'd be interesting how people voted, people who watch my channel. Oh, this crazy lady. Oh, this person. I think. Oh, they say they talk about reproductive rights. It's such a joke. It's sad, See, they try to throw certain things in there like it's a real issue. People, back 43 years ago, no, 42 years ago, I was away at school, in college, and it was an argument then about women's reproduction. Yes, your body is important, but after 40 plus years, we women have not gotten our act together, and you're still wondering, having a problem with controlling your body? Come on. If you can't control your body, someone else will. Let's get it together, women. You don't want to get pregnant? Don't have sex with anybody. And those people who are violated, that's another story. And yes, under the current system, under those who are raped or incest stuff, yes, you can get an abortion. So they're going back and forth, back and forth. Women, let's get it together. Let's pass laws to prevent, let's have a system to prevent women from getting raped. That is worth talking about. That's worth talking about. But we're not talking about prevention. And why? Why are women feeling that they need to race to get abortion? Why? Let's address that issue and fix that so you don't get pregnant. Let's make America safe again. That is an issue. Let's keep criminals in prison, violent criminals, keep them in prison. Don't let them out. And that would help a lot. And stop feeding they have movies that are filled with violence. Let's cut that. Let's put peace in movies. And I think that will uh, curb the violence amongst people, you know, that I never hear them talking about that. Never. Yeah. Yeah, so how again, viewer, yeah, this is going to be a tight, tight race, boy. Yeah, have two monitors. Those are just coming on now. I have two monitors, two different channels on, so I can see from two perspectives. I have Alex Jones, Infowars, and Barry Cunningham's channel. They're conservative. I would say more on the conservative, or what you call the right, whether left or right. It's see anybody could be so-called left or right. You want balance. You want balance in the way you do things. Um, yes, again, I am a Trump supporter. Um, I think he has very good managerial skills. He knows how to stimulate the economy, and I'm just not with it with Kamala. Um, if someone cannot communicate, and she uses what's called word salad. Now, I get angry after a while. Just you know, if you're the devil, say you're the devil. If you're the angel, say that you're the angel. But stop jiving around. Be specific of what you're about. But to pretend, I don't like pretenders. Be who you are. If you're about this type of policy, then say so. But now she's like, she goes back and forth and forth. So she's not even, it shows a lack of confidence, in my opinion. It's a lack of confidence. And I don't need that. And we don't need people who cannot communicate clearly their intention. I'm tired of, if I want a salad, I can make my own salad, but her word salad and her background, like Obama's. Yeah, I initially voted for Obama when he first ran in 2000, was it 2008? Yeah, I voted for him. He was not my choice, but at the time during the election, um, I voted for him because the other candidate wasn't listed. So I said, look, I'm pretty sure going to win. Hey, he's a new kid on the block. Okay, here, Kamala is the word salad. Well, Obama was about the rainbow salad. And he fooled the conservative Black American community that I'm a part of. And I'm insulted. I don't like people who pretend to be of whatever. And it's very hearsay as when people analyze. Yeah, I was watching Candace Owens' program, and she shared some information regarding the birth certificate of his. And the birth certificate was analyzed by two independent uh, companies outside of the US who know about like digital photography or something with the digital, because you could fudge things with the computer. And what happened, what it looks like what happened, yeah, please watch a channel regarding that birth certificate. There was two birth certificates and they were processed days apart. And it turned out, according to the two independent analysis, that from that other person that was born. And they both had like this, like this number, like every birth certificate has a number, and they shared this particular number, but all the other content was, different. And they were able to do like a through the analysis. And again, in back in those days when Obama was born, things were, a typewriter. So with a typewriter, you are able to align paper. If the paper's not straight, put in straight. If it's crooked, what you type in, it won't be aligned with the line that you're trying to type on top of. And so both papers, that it had the same angle, how it was typed in. So as that happened. So it was obvious that it was a forgery. So where was Obama really born? Well, when you have to fudge a birth certificate, either you're born there or not. So, but remember, his grandmother has an African grandma, and she said on camera that he was born in Kenya. So, hello, people. Hello. So, I don't like liars. I love the country and I'm a veteran. And I don't want anyone sneaking or jumping the line, you know? If you don't qualify, you better not try to sneak on the line. Kamala is the same type of thing. Kamala has a very, Candace Owens was sharing documents. Her background also is so shady, okay? She was born in the US, that's confirmed, but Kamala has a book, an autobiography, and so does Kamala's father. And it's like certain information is found to be false. Kamala saying that she has this black grandma uh, from Jamaica, and it turns out the picture now people are able to go visit Jamaica and talk to because people know where she allegedly was from, where her relatives are from in Jamaica, and it's a small island, and people know people, and they interviewed someone who knew the family, and they showed a picture that's in her book of the person claiming to be the grandma. So she just discreetly said, "Oh, do you know who this person?" Well, first we were talking about the lady knew this particular person, and so in the conversation, they presented a photo. Say, "Hey, do you know who this person is?" And they didn't know who that person was. It was not the grandmother. Okay, and so it's found it's that people are finding out the content on who Kamala chose certain photos. She has a first edition, then she changes it with a second edition designed for children, and she pulled out key photos. Why? Okay. Now, if you're trying to promote that, yes, I'm half black from Jamaica, no, and you're able to go back to the 1700s on Kamala's father's side, and no one is black. No one. They are Syrian Jews. Also, they are someone was that um, from Britain or something like that. Yeah, they can't find anybody in that genealogical tree of hers. Yes, her mother is Indian, and allegedly in the MK Ultra program in Canada. Yeah, it's like how is that? Yeah, it seems like You have people in modern times, modern elections, the past 10 years, and it seems like that they're taking people, you don't really know their background or their lineage, but somehow they get taken, and they all seem to have certain similarities. A question about where they're born, who their parents are, um, and then the quiet period in their lives when you don't really know where they're actually living at the time. It's a secret transition, and then boop, they pop up out of nowhere, and boop, they want to get a biography, and then boop, oh, I want to be a senator, and then boop, oh, I want to be president. It's like, it's like they have the same pattern. And even in Europe, like in France, for the current uh, leader of that country, weird stuff in childhood. And then saying with him that he allegedly he he married his abuser. He allegedly he was a child, and he was allegedly sexually violated by this woman. And it turns out, allegedly, that so-called woman was actually a man, what you call a tranny. Look at that. All these weird similarities. And then the guy, the president in Ukraine, uh, what's he into? Right? It's weird sex stuff. And I thought it was a joke. I said, "Are you kidding me?" But they showed the video. Very problematic. So it seemed like people born 60s, 70s, they it's like they're being controlled. Very iffy background, a lot of trauma. Some of them have trauma in their background, like a parent dies when they're very, very, very young. Obama, or there's a separation, like Obama and Kamala. Uh, just a lot of similarities, hidden periods of their life, and sexuality in question. Again, your sexuality is your business. It's your business alone. But it just seems like there is a pattern of the type of people that they're recruiting in modern politics who is to become president. It is very bizarre. Uh, you're wondering, all these are these like Manchurian candidates that they're just being programmed to act a certain way, to pass certain laws, through Congress and stuff like that. It's just bizarre. It is very, very bizarre. Yeah, so it's almost 1 o'clock in the morning, New York time. Okay, let's see. Okay. I look at my monitor there. Yeah. Only thing I can say for all this stuff, people, know your candidates. I mean, some things you may never know until they get in, but some things, ask questions. If someone, especially the Black American community, if someone just kind of weasel in your community um, and wants to be the big shot, find out about them. What is their heritage? Where they're from? Who are their parents? What are they all about? Obama came and went. He came and went. But yet, see, they know how to play the Black community. They know what buttons to press to get your. But we have to start thinking smarter. Not everybody who is your color or who has your accent are about you. You have people that study the Black community, and they bring in outsiders that have studied you, and they could mimic you. They can mimic everything about you. They know what you like to hear. They know what you like to drink. They know what, other stuff of a personal matter. They know that, and they will use that against you to control you. We fell for it. We fell for it with Obama. We fell for it. We've fallen for it for Kamala and Biden. We're not thinking. We're just reacting. We need to stop reacting. Who are their people, and what is their past history with, if they were in government, what type of bills did they pass? What did they do? Don't get it all emotional, oh, someone is a bigot or whatever. What did they do? People could say a lot of things. What did they do? That is the question. That is the question. Start analyzing what happened. What happened with Obama? What did he do? But he comes back after some years to shame the Black community, Black men in particular, and shaming us how they should vote. Well, they should shame him about the things that he promised, and he did not deliver for the Black community. He let us fall through the cracks. Kamala's administration and Biden's administration, Black America fell through the cracks. They preferred to help illegal aliens. So now in black communities, especially that I came in New York City, there was no room for us to, you try to make an appointment. Oh, you got to wait about 4 months for that. Why? Because you have illegals being processed first. The illegals are getting service before the Black community. And that is why I'm angry. I'm angry. I lived it. I lived it. I can't get that. You can't get the assistance. They're there. They're all over. It's not about immigrant. It's not about legal immigration. It's about illegal. When things are done illegally, when people sneak in through the back door, it leaves you vulnerable. It leaves you in fear. It leaves you without resources. It leaves you so that you want to bring your little child to the doctor. Um, is there an appointment? Or do you have to wait a year for your appointment? We got to start thinking. We were impulsive and we believed what people were saying rather than looking with your eyes. What's being done? Are your streets cleaner? Is it safer? Are your kids learning? What about the economy? Is your dollar able to purchase what you were able to purchase the year before? All those things. And we didn't think about that. Just got impulsive and believe anything. Yes, there are communists, socialists, who are studying you, Black America. They know you, they understand you, and you know how to get a Black person, especially a Black woman, upset. Oh, you just press the angry white man button and just immediately call him a bigot. Use that whole slave master fear tactic, and it's not real. Trump had supported the Black colleges. He did all that. That famous singles of Family Got were murdered. Who provided for her and stay in his one of his luxury buildings? Trump. Not no Obama, not no Kamala. See, you got to start looking at the actions. Trump has been what he was. He always associated with all types of people. And I'm from New York City, and I lived there most of my life, and I've never heard things of a racial nature against him. No. He hung out with all the Black rap artists, right? All of that. Yeah. We got played. The communist socialists are playing the black community. They're playing us like a fiddle. They understand us, they know us, and they are sabotaging our community. They sneak in, how they work. They brainwash the women. Well, a lot of these agencies in New York City, look at where a lot of those people come from. A lot of them from certain places around the world, I would say like Eastern Europe, and they pass, they make the system so that to separate the black family. They don't want the black man around the black woman, and cause friction between the man and the woman in the black community. And just a lot of man-hating, brainwashing, right? And become what? Again, your sexuality is your business. But just like the BLM lady, the person who ran it, who is she in bed with? Hello, people. Who did she collect money for? And what house she built? And who did she build it for? She built it for her partner. I think they married actually, two women. The black lady is married to this Caucasian woman, right? Who is she, that other woman? A handler. They have handlers, and they're brainwashing the black American woman to be angry. There was even a video. A man wanted to vote, white man wanted to vote. He had a hat on, and it had a slogan from an old election. So the so-called slogan was not from any of the current candidates, and they were all black women, most of them were women, and they were bullying the white guy. So he takes off his hat. Yes, he did use some potty language, I think the F word. So he takes his hat off and throws it away, to the opposite direction, out of the room. And then a black lady slapped him. Yeah, she got arrested. Yeah. We think that the enemy is the conservative white man. That's what they are brainwashing the black American woman. That conservative white man is your friend. They are pro-America. They're about safe borders. Who needs a safe border but the black family? We need safe borders because they're entering your community, they're entering into your schools, they're entering into your hospitals that is heavily taxed. It's over. It's no supplies. You can't get good service. Your schools. Do you have books in your schools? There's books. No chairs for you. Yeah, they want you to think that conservative white man is your enemy, and you hear you slap the guy. He slapped you back hard. He was a big dude. See that? They're triggering you, black woman, to act like a fucking fool, but you're not slapping the drug addict or the drug dealer who's pimping your community. You never touch it because they're giving you money. And so, what do you act like? A lot of us act like hoes. Money. We sell our soul. And in the end, you like saying, oh my God, what happened? What happened? Yeah, you have to start thinking, Black American woman. Yeah, you have to start thinking and start protecting your community, protecting your children from weirdos, protecting your home so those criminals don't break in. So you need a strong police force. You need the police. I lived in a neighborhood in New York. When I lived in New York City, you call and they take a long ass time. Stop it. Start working with law enforcement. Start changing the way you think and start valuing yourself. You need to value yourself. You need to value your children. I see a lot of violence being done to Black children. I stopped going to certain areas because when you go through it, you see some black lady slapping her kid. It's just violence and anger. And I hate it. I hate it. I stopped going to that church. Yep. I said, I don't like this. I don't like the violence. I don't like the violence in the music in the black community. That negative music, the rap music, was designed for your destruction of the black American family. Look at Diddy. Does he love women? He allegedly abuses women. At least in that video with what's her name? Oh, God, how could I forget her name? Yeah, the one that was beat up on bad. And we support these creeps. We buy their products, and it's demise. And you're not slapping him. You slap a white man who wants to vote. What if a white man slapped you, black woman, and preventing you from voting? See that? You cannot eat your cake and keep it too. You're being a hypocrite. A lot of us in the black community, we are hypocrites. Stop that foolishness and start being real with what's going on. What's going on? You letting people in your community who hate you, but you love them. You love them. You buy their products. You try to dress like these people in the videos, and it's to your demise. And you're a laughing stock. The black community in America is a laughing stock. It's embarrassing. I am embarrassed when I see us on television. I am embarrassed about the movies. They're pushing a lot of that, what I call the alphabet soup mentality upon our family. When I was in New York City, the black dudes where I lived, they were dressing like girls. And out of mind. And they have those, what you call the smoke shops, with all those now so-called legal stuff for you to smoke. And I think it's tainted. I I think it's tainted. That's why they're acting weird like that. We gotta cut it out. We gotta save our black community. We gotta save the black community from ourselves. It's a thing called accountability, but we never seem to like to hear the word accountability. We have to, no matter who gets in office, no matter who gets in office, you, black family, still have to do your own homework. You have to still manage your family, to still manage who's teaching your children. What are they teaching your children? They're teaching you, oh, let me show you my doggy. Labby. Hey, Labby. Hi. Hi, big one. You want to come? You want to come up? Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's snagged on his hair. I was pulling it with his harness, and I pulled a little bit piece of his hair. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, you're gonna get your food. Yeah. I love you, Lavin. Yeah. Lavender's home. Yeah, we've been staying indoors. I want him to get strong again. He needs to gain some weight, so I'm gonna cook him some food. Give him. Yeah, I fed him all throughout the day yesterday. Yeah, so I have to feed him more. He just kept wanting to eat. No, he's looking at his bandage because he'll try to pull it off. See, look. Doesn't he act like a little cat? Lavin. Yeah, you my baby. You better go. Okay. Sorry about that. I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this election is this election, it's 2024. No matter who wins, again, it's your choice who you choose. You have a right to choose who you want to choose. And you have a right to choose in freedom and without someone trying to intimidate you or to beat you up because you voted or like a particular candidate. We have to stop that nonsense because once this election is complete, once it's all over, you still manage your family, your household, your schools. Who are with you? Who are your teachers? What are they into? What are they? What are they all about? What about the clean water? Isn't important clean water? What about what else? Uh, your parks. You need exercise. You need to have a place that you can relax and bring your family. What's that like in your community? Did the current administration deal with that? Did they give you safe, clean parks? Did not. No, they did not. Are they providing clean food? Food that is non-GMO. Is it available? A lot of community, a lot of like food in the Black community, it's lacking. You have to go out of your community and to get something that looks healthy. You know, yeah, that those type of things you should talk about. But what do we talk about? We spend a lot of our money on sneakers, getting your nails done, your hair done. One thing is that you own the nail salon or you manufacture the sneakers and stuff like that, but you don't own it. And so you're making other people rich. You're not protecting the Black label. We're not. They are people from Asia, and they're going into these uh, Black universities or even a white university, and they're classifying themselves, they're lying to get into some of these programs in college, medical programs. They're trying, yeah, there are affirmative action, and they know about it. The Asian community is the most wealthy and healthiest community in America, and yet they're not respecting us enough because some of them do not get it because there is a quota on how many people of different groups. And so they say, oh, we're going to try the Black label. And yet some of them get in. And one of them got caught. See, you have to do your homework, Black America. You have to do your homework. Other people are doing their homework and are cheating just to get in. They know the power of the Black label. If their label don't work, they're going to use your label, the Black label, to get ahead. But again, once everything is said and done, this election's going to come and go, and you're left alone in your community. And how is it going to be run? What are they going to do for you? What have they done for you? You have to put your foot down and say, enough is enough. Black community, the Black man and the Black woman, and built a beautiful, beautiful community. Don't wait for other people to build your community. We have Black mayors and all that. You notice the Black mayors, they're not helping the Black people. And it's going to be taken away from you from the next kid on the block. And I can just imagine who's going to take it from you. But you're going to hand it to them on a silver platter because you're not protecting your Black label. And you're letting anybody come in who is cunning enough to take it, and they're taking it from you. Kamala is one of those people. Kamala is an Asian woman. She's Asian and Jewish. That's what she is. And she's never done anything to uplift the Black community. She is a liar according to the research about her heritage. And she's hiding a lot of things. And her father, too, has a book, like an autobiography, some type of bio about his life in Jamaica. And there's holes in his book also. Both of them are of communism. Want communism? Go. I dare you guys. who are into this communist, socialist, go to Cuba to live. Go there. You wouldn't want it. You don't want it. It's not about equality. That's how they sucker the Black community. It's about control. So you all are poor. You all are poor when you're under a communist socialist system. Everything's controlled. Oh, why don't you go to China? China is being, I've never been there. But China, okay, remember they used to have the one child per couple? See that again about birth controlling your uh, ability of, about reproduction. They are controlling your reproduction. Kamala wants to control your reproduction. She's not about life. She is not about life. Pray that she doesn't get into office. I don't care if a woman it's not about gender. It's about what is her record. What is her record? She's already been in office for 4 years. And what does she accomplish? People, no matter how it goes, you better start doing your homework and you better start um, talking to your family about getting out of this. If Kamala wins, you have to deal with those illegals in your community. How are you going to stay afloat? Who's getting the jobs? The jobs that were created was not created for you, Black man and woman. It was created for those illegals, and they got to shove it in your face. Stop it. Get your sanity back. Get your sanity back. Um, get it together. Start planning how you're going to heal from all this. Yeah, this is stressful. This election stuff. Oh shit. This election. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, it's saying that she won Virginia. 52. She got 52% of Virginia. Okay, so far Trump got 51% Pennsylvania. It's crawling, boy. So it's okay. So it's 1 o'clock in the morning, New York time. 1 o'clock in the morning. Boy, I have to charge this iPad. Let me just go. Yeah, I have different devices. I have 3 devices on. The one that I'm talking to you on, and then, brother, have to plug this in. The battery's almost dead. Okay, turn it on. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we have to start. Yeah, okay, so it's saying, let me show this. Oops. Okay. So Trump has Pennsylvania so far, he has a percentage. But see how it is? This is really weird, people. Just how it is set up about party lines. Party lines. Is that all constructed also? Boy. Yeah, boy, I think this is going to take all night. This is just drag. It's what it should have been called. See, they want the computers to do the counter because, see, you can hack a computer. Paper ballots, like Trump was saying, paper ballot with the watermark on it because you cannot really fudge on that, It's easily identifiable and you can count a paper, but something electronic, you're in trouble. And that's what happened in the last election, that the computers were used, and the computers were made in a particular country, to my understanding, and What are they doing? Well, we saw what happened. Yeah, see, yeah, I'm really concerned about everything. Uh, yeah, it's not over yet. The election is, the election is just a wake up call of what's ahead. I mean, you have to start doing for yourself. Black community, you have to start doing for yourself. You have to start really thinking in terms of community. They have us glued with this hip hop trash culture. That's trash. It's trash. And it keeps you at a low chakra state, that type of music. Listen to some better music. Any music that glorifies the attack on young women, the violation of women, criminality, drugs, illicit drugs, that is not edifying. It's dangerous. You don't live long when you're in that culture. You don't live long. It's not safe. Why promote something that affects you in a negative way? When you go, if you live in the so-called ghetto, don't you want to be able to go out with your family and not have to run away from bullets flying? We need self-control. We need to be able to um, have impulse control. If you don't have control over our emotions, people will study you and learn what presses your buttons, and then you'll fail. They're doing things to hurt you, not to build you up. And again, they're infiltrating your community, as I mentioned. They're sleeping with the guys, these outsiders, and they control the guys. They control it. How they get in, I don't know. And with the women, they're pushing the angry, be angry at men, and they're pushing the rainbow community upon her. The rainbow community. When I lived in New York City, you didn't see Black men and women walking together. You didn't see it. You didn't see it. It's sad. It's sad. I wanted to leave, and I did leave. I left America. I wanted to be around something a little bit more balanced. I wanted to see Black men and women together, working together, at least have a system, something. I didn't see it where I lived. It wasn't there. And it was very lonely. It was very lonely for me. So I live here in Rwanda now. It's not a perfect place. I'm going to lie and say that it's not perfect. But what I like about it, um, they like trees here. They're into, what do you call it? Landscaping. They have beautiful trees, have grass. There's animals, birds. They have bees, butterflies. Um, you can watch the people work. It's an agricultural society, a lot of agriculture. Uh, yeah, I would say people. People are nice. The people are friendly. Um, I would say, hey, those of you who are young, healthy, you have money, you can start a business here. It's very easy to start a business. I am a retiree, so I'm not working here. But those of you who want to start a new life, if America gets too crazy, hey, you want to consider visiting Rwanda. The weather beautiful. Early morning and evening is nice and cool. It's been like in the 80s, like 83 degrees Fahrenheit. That's not too bad. I mean, I like cooler weather. As I get older, I don't do well in the heat, but yeah, it's a mild weather. There's opportunities if you want to make money um, and start something nice for the people here in Rwanda. Um, yeah, it's here. It's the cost. It's affordable living here. That's also why I'm here. It's affordable for me. and I couldn't afford, like, once I left my apartment, I can't go back. I can't afford America anymore. It's too expensive. The rent is just too high. I don't want half of my money or over half of my money to go and rent alone. No, 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 nope. I want affordable living. Um, you got to do what you got to do. I'm just presenting it out there that I realize my father used to say, "You don't like it here, leave." And my father was, if you don't like a situation, um, plan your leave. Plan to leave. It's okay because you're born at a place doesn't mean you have to die there. It's a big world. It's a big world out there, and you can try other things. If you like communism, move to a communist country, and you're gonna see you don't like it. It is a slave system, communism, and they get you by pretending this equality. You're equally poor. That's what it means. You're equally poor. Please be good to yourself, people. Uh, be good to your children, your spouses, your family, your neighbor. Be good to you because the system in America, I see it falling. No matter how it goes, this vote, get together, devise a plan of action for your safety. Stock up on water, dry goods. Hey, Boogle. Here in DC, it shows 260 and 248 so far. Yeah. Okay, thank you for sharing that. How you doing? How you doing? Yeah. So my other device there, I had to plug it in. It was the battery, the juice was running out, but I have my monitor here in front of me. Oh, the New York Times. Let's see. Okay, New York Times. Trump projected to win popular vote. Okay, I see. Electoral votes, Trump has 247, Harris has 210. They need 270 to win in the electoral vote. Yeah, people, no matter. Yeah, let me show you this. Let me show you. See that? Yeah, let me turn down the audio. I don't want them to get me. Because it might say it's what do you call it? Copyrighted or whatever. I don't want yeah, so you see that there to the left on the screen. Yeah, no matter what you choose, people, this election is important because there is a shift that's going on. There's a shift, and it's a system that wants to take a hold. And once it takes a hold, it will not leave. Okay. Borges says, yes, that's what I see here, that they believe he will win. Yeah, I honestly, I honestly don't see, let me put this down. I honestly don't really see people who are about Kamala. And what it turned out, like, this was interesting. This was yesterday. Um, there is a type, like I don't know whether it's a software, but this individual has access to, like with your cell phone, there's some type of device, or maybe companies manage it. Like, it registers how many devices are in an area or in a location, and it's able to give statistics like, um, how is this the first time they were there, and it also could tell you where it's from. And it seemed like with the Kamala rallies, that it was this software was able to determine that in her rallies that they came from two key locations, California and Georgia. Now, how is that? Why only in two places? And it also was able to determine if they were, if they were, you know, first time visitor or not. And with that rally, 90 something percent of the people were repeats at her rallies. So what it looked like that particular rally were from people who are busting from these key locations, Georgia and California, and that it's like they're being paid to come. They're paid to play. They are going there, busting them in. But if you look like at the opponent, you know, Trump, and when you looked at the demographics of who's visiting a Trump rally, it was different. And it seemed more real. You're going to have different people. And many of them were first time visitors of that location. And they're coming from that region. So it's not organic. So what it appears that you have people who go to rallies, they're from the area, and so they, you know, most likely they will go. And then you have other people who are being buzzed in from different states and are repeats. It's like a groupie. Remember back in the day in the 1970s, they had the term groupie. People who follow you all over. And that's what it looks like. So how could someone who can't fill an audience, an arena, how could this race be like this? It should have been called. It's after midnight. It's after 1 p.m. in the morning in New York. All the votes should have been counted. It should have all be done. But it's not. It's not. Let me turn the camera now. Yeah. Yeah, it's very stressful. It's very, very stressful, people. Wow. Yeah, I want safety for everybody here. I'm just hoping they call it soon, you know. Oh, the electoral votes. Yeah, yeah. Let's see. Soon, Trump addresses supporters as he leads in swing states. Okay. Vermont, let's see. Okay, governor. Okay, they're mentioning different other elections out of the presidential. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this is a very key thing in history, a key moment in time. And no matter how it rolls, you know, keep our calm. Keep, you know, don't do anything stupid, people. See, they want another January 6th, and they want to press your button, and then they want to do what do you call martial law. See, that's what they're relying on. The system is relying on you acting ugly. Don't act ugly. Don't act ugly. Keep your, you know, if you voted, stay at home. Stay at home, read a good book, eat some popcorn. I had my popcorn yesterday, you know, relax. Um, okay, yes, it says, let's see. Um, yeah, Donald Trump has 51%, and Harris has 48. Oh, that's for Pennsylvania. Okay. Okay, Pennsylvania. Okay. Yeah, 91% of the votes are in Pennsylvania. I'm people, I really start to wonder. I don't, I, it just, the numbers just don't seem to add up. We all have eyes, and we see masses of people for a particular candidate fills the arena, overflow, and they're really working at it, working at it, working at it. And I don't see the same with the opponent. So how could it be almost like neck and neck? It doesn't make sense. The media, let's see, president electoral votes. Okay. Okay, I don't know what they're saying here. Let me turn it up a little bit. 270. We're going to go back. Obviously, we hear him speak. But it's over. Women? 270. I don't know who called it, who got the word to say it. I'm looking around to see if anyone else has got information. How did it get called? Because at this point, uh-oh. Let me see if I can start looking around people. And see if anyone else they give a thumb up there. You hear this? Boom! Yeah, it's everywhere. It's on. It's everywhere. Boom! Oh, boom! Shaka laka laka boom! It's over. Oh, wait, 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 wait. Let me make sure. Let me see. J. Trump wins. Okay, it's 8:25.
We have a new president-elect potentially. We have to, of course, wait for all this to be official. But we are projecting Donald Trump as the victor of the 2024 presidential race.
We're glad you're staying with us right here.
I hope so.
I'm Bianca Della Garza alongside John Bachman. We've had a team of reporters all over the nation doing great work. Again, we just the state of Pennsylvania. And this is why we're now able to call Donald Trump right now the presumptive winner of this election, a historic election. D. John Glasgow, thank you. We know you're watching Arizona. We'll be getting back to you. And look at the crowds here. This is West Palm Beach.
Oh, wow.
Turnout.
That's massive, all right.
Donald Trump to come over from Mar-a-Lago. It may be a victory speech, as we were saying earlier.
Please, please. See, I don't want to get too excited.
I'm just going to speak from my heart.
But please, I hope so. Yes, I am a Trump supporter, but I want goodness for everybody, regardless of your race, religion, national origins. I want peace, love, and prosperity for all of us.
Sort of put into play with Kamala Harris being replaced out of Joe Biden. You can see how jubilant they are.
And I think back to August, the Trump campaign called a few of us to more.
This is freaking amazing.
I hope so. Yeah, I got to keep this on now. I was just about to hang it up here, this live stream I'm doing, but yeah, this man that's speaking now, his name is Barry Cunningham. He's a conservative, and yes, he is a Trump supporter. Let's go, man. Let's go. Oh, I hope so. I hope so.
It's absolutely incredible. I'm getting text from everybody.
Wow, the text.
It's over.
I hope so. It's over. I mean,
yes.
it's not over until it's over.
We did.
Let me just put it down now. Yeah. Again, it's, this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning, people. No matter how you vote, our country is still in a shambles. And I have family in America. Let me turn my camera around. I have family in America. I'm the only one here. I'm concerned about them. I'm concerned about their safety. I used to watch this program called Farsight, They have a YouTube channel and a website, and they did a remote viewing on the election. And they were saying that something happened after. They had 5 remote viewers, and they all came to the same conclusion about this destruction. I don't remember when this targeting that they claim. I hope they're wrong. I hope all 5 of them are wrong. But I knew that was 2 years ago they did that reading. And I said to myself, I don't want to be around there. I was living in New York City, as many of you know, in the middle, right near, I used to live near Times Square. So I heard everything. I saw everything, man. It was getting so dangerous. And I had 3 little dogs back then. And I would have been stuck. And I was trying to find out. I had called 311 or 411. What do I do in case of an emergency? Because the Port Authority doesn't allow pets, even in a carrier. No pets allowed. I'd be stuck. How do I get out of the city? I would have been stuck in the city. New York City gets supplies, shipments that come in, these big trucks that come in. And there was some fear that they was not bring the supplies. And I didn't want to feel, I felt vulnerable. And when you don't get your supplies, and now with the illegals living in the hotel, when the poor cannot get food or water. And yeah, the poverty, even before, this was 4 years ago. Yeah, things got ugly. And yes, people tried to attack me. Yeah, I actually was attacked in 2022. And there was another attempt in, what's that? It could, yeah, there were 3 incidences, but one actual, a physical attack, and it came out of nowhere. Yeah, people were getting, it was dangerous for me, dangerous. And I said, I have to get out of here. That if it's stuck, if no shipments of supplies come in a big city, New York City is several million people, millions of people. And Manhattan, I lived on Manhattan Island, it's surrounded by water. You got to be able to get out. How are you going to get out? Where are you going to live? With 3 little dogs. I had 3 little dogs there. Now, hopefully I only have 1. Oh, wait a minute. We want, it says that's, let me see. It turned up.
Now I'm gonna have to do another one tomorrow. I gotta do the the wedding dance.
Yeah.
Let's return to page 9.
Yeah, it looks like,
What's his name?
Trump won.
What's his
But yeah, people, this is just the beginning.
She didn't want to show up. She pulled the Hillary. You wuss.
Oh,
You absolute wuss.
they have to give their speech, right? Their victory speech and their was a relinquishing speech. Yeah, I had to leave New York City. I wasn't safe. I felt my family wasn't safe. And I said, because of those things that happened to me and the report from that website, Farsight, about the remote viewing post-election, yeah, I said, I'm out of here.
Again, this is not a rally. This is not a campaign stop.
I mean,
This is a speech to the American people. God has protected him. God has been with him and is with this nation. And I believe in great things for the world.
it's a projected winner.
Coming up. All right. Okay, so we are awaiting word on if President Trump will indeed take the stage there. But we do see that podium there right now. So we'll went to Donald Trump. Christina, your
See that, people? See how the connection was cutting off? See, they don't want you to know.
It changed as well. Ashley Ashley, this question is for you. We saw so much money. Kamala Harris raised billions.
So the comment on the screen, I put, does this mean that those votes in those two vans won't be counted? No, they finally did what we were saying for hours. The math. How many votes you got in the truck? We got 56. She's down by 200. Okay, it's over. We'll count them all. We'll put them on the tally, but it's over. She can't catch up. It's simple math. We all said it for some time ago.
Ah.
It's over. It's absolutely over. Oh man, Fox News even called it. Okay,
Ah.
finally, loser network. Finally, they called it. All right, so let's.
Successful the vision of Brooke Rollins, Linda McMahon, Donald Trump Jr., Donald Trump Jr. It's pretty incredible what we're able to accomplish when you actually connect with the American people and you put aside your selfish wants, like you've seen with the bureaucratic establishment.
Yeah, and I think Ashley too, for America First Works and
Trump Tower.
This is a vindication for those folks.
Yeah, I used to go in there. I went in there once, I should say. Once or twice. I went there when it first opened in the early 80s, and I was not racially profiled. They treated me very well in there. Yeah, I went to Trump Tower on, was that 57th Street and 5th Avenue, a very luxurious neighborhood, and no one racially profiled me. That was in the early 80s when there was a lot of racism against black people. I personally went there. I was either like 19 or something. I was a teenager or like 20. I was very young, and no one bothered me there. No one. See, they always want to push that he's a bigot. I went there. I personally went in there as a young person, and I looked younger for my age. No one followed me. No one called me the N-word. But you know, as a grown woman in my 50s and 60, I was getting racially profiled, but not by white people. I kid you not. I kid you not. I said, what's happening here in America? All these new people, all these, it's like, whoa. Yeah, I was glad when I left New York. I felt that New York didn't love me anymore. I'm born and raised there, and I'm a veteran. And here, this is how they was treating me. Yeah, it's pushing out certain people. And I said, I had enough. I had enough. So let me turn the volume on.
So I already know what my schedule is going to be. My schedule is going to be check his schedule every day, make sure we're covering everything.
Yeah.
Let's go and basically
Yeah,
news as to what he's going to do. So tomorrow I've got to create.
I'm hoping. Yeah, I hope he comes out. I guess they really want to finalize everything before they. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. Yeah, I loved New York City, and it's something. As a teenager, 20s, 30s, I knew what areas not to go to. Okay, and I would go to stores, and I was never racially profiled. But the last few years there in New York, I was being mistreated. Yeah, my city. I said, this is ridiculous. Ridiculous. Yeah, I wasn't being hated upon. Oh, at 9/11 thing, September 11th, that was a that was a trauma. I was told that I was suspicious. I was to open up a bank account. Yeah, that the man popped. He was probably he's from Long Island because he got transferred. Um, yeah, it was a very upsetting event. I was accused of being, even though I called them 3 times, the bank, how to open up a bank account there, and they never told me about this one little thing. You have to live and or work in that immediate area within, I think, a mile. And this is in my borough. I lived in Queens back then. And they said, you can't open up a bank account here. I've never heard that. Never heard that. And he's name calling me and started bantering me. Yeah, he popped. Yeah, it's equally my country to him, right? But I'm the bad person. It was horrible. That was problematic, and that was that 23 years ago. Yeah, I remember that. It was 2 weeks after 9/11, and I had moved back to New York City from Hawaii, and so I was establishing a bank account there to start all over again. Yeah, I didn't like it. The New York City was just going down and down, but there were some good things though. Um, but now New York City, I don't like it. The services is bad, the food is bad, everything prices going up. Um, I'm glad I left. So let's see. Yeah, you like my mug? This is was a lemongrass. Oh, what's this? What's he showing? Oh no. Oh please. Oh please, people. Oh please. Well, that's bad. People, I know life could be bad, but don't go on camera like that. Take a chill pill. Take a chill pill, people. Yeah. Yeah, I really want to stay on until Trump comes out. That's what I want. Because see, this is history, history in the making. And okay, comment. So happy that Lavi is doing. Oh, thank you. Okay, so yeah, someone's commenting on my Lavi. Yeah, yeah. New York City just changed. It again, I'm born and raised there. The old communities, the residential neighborhoods where blacks, like in Queens, where I was born and raised, it's being bought out. It's not black anymore. Yeah, Black America can't afford the houses there. Yeah, our family still live in Queens, but the masses of us, the condition of blacks in New York City, in Queens, the borough of Queens, not doing well at all. Yeah, and we're being replaced. The black neighborhoods are being replaced by other nationalities, newcomers, and it's weird how they're able to get money to buy these houses as newcomers. The money for these places, I don't know how they able. See, they work together. They work smart, and Black America in New York. We're going to be booted out, and I'm afraid for our welfare, our well-being, I should say, well-being. Um, there was a point. Many of the blacks in New York City were moving back down south, and many of them to Georgia. Yeah, I had a brother that moved to Georgia. Yeah, a lot of blacks were moving back to their home state. Again, my family is not from the south, but yeah, a lot of blacks are leaving now. Black New York, um, you can't afford to buy a house. No, I can't afford a house either. It's too expensive. Too expensive. Um, yeah, and I think with this whole mess with the election, that families were against one another. You have a home, a household, and people arguing over who you voted for, and it shouldn't be. I've been able to vote for 43 years. It was never an issue. Never, never an issue. Never an issue about who you voted for, what party. It was never an issue. Never. But you see online people assault family members, saying you can't come over my house. This is family, right? Family is family. And you should divide because of some politician. And many of these politicians, they know each other and are friends. Don't let them take advantage of you. Don't let them do that. Don't let them do that. Yeah, see, I don't want to change the channel. I don't want to change it, but I don't want to leave and he's not, I don't want to, end live stream and then he comes out. I want to document everything. Let me see my device here. I had to charge my device. Let's see here. Let me see. This is Alex Jones.
Trump, they said this is the biggest election turnout in history. So, what percentage? 67, some percentage.
Let me show. I like Alex Jones.
Percentage of the people, of adult voting age people.
My man, Alex Jones.
That's what there is in women, not other things. 50 sexes. Trump got, in my view, probably 65, 70% of the vote. And they just skewed everything. They stole, they lied, they flipped. But when this is what all the experts have broken down. We've gone through the mathematics. When you get crushed with a giant landslide, you can't worm out of it. You get caught, which they did the numbers. When they saw it was so big, they had to stop because then it's 100% clear. And they've already gutted themselves, their feet off with a shotgun with all the fraud they did. I mean, they shot the wad. Okay. And so this is big. And so we've got to press the attack. We got to fight through it.
Oh, look at this. Look, I just noticed it now.
We need to be on the air after next week to protect Trump and protect this victory. I suggest you invest in supporting us with word-of-mouth prayer and drjonestackles.com, thealexjonetour.com. Candace, how do folks find your great podcast?
Candace.com, and anywhere you get podcasts, YouTube, all that good stuff.
And all the great crew, great people, whatever happens to us, whatever goes on, we're going to continue on. And how do people find you, Harrison, everybody?
Best place to find is on X at Owen Schroyer 1776 or on Rumble at rumble.com/Owen. I'll let you know Harrison Smith has departed for the evening. He'll be back on the air tomorrow morning, so he wanted to go home and get some sleep.
Yeah, he was here at 6 a.m. for the morning show. He's got a wife and 3 kids.
Oh, wow.
He's going to catch up on me. All right, let's hear a few promos, come back, take calls. Let's punch up the Trump. It's Trump's waiting for, Fox called it, but, real quick, Pennsylvania's not been called to the state, though, officially.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. Of course,
No, not official, but I mean, it's insurmountable. I don't understand. Again, it's virtually the same situation in Georgia. It's an insurmountable number at this point. So, really, I'm just monitoring Michigan, Wisconsin, even though it's inconsequential to the presidential race. Those Senate seats are going to be key, and we're still winning those seats. I'm crunching the numbers right now. Oddly enough, the Republican victory in the House is not as big as I can read it right now. Not as big as the Senate. I think it's going to be a smaller margin in the House potentially. So I'm still crunching those numbers.
Smaller than it is now.
No, but I still think.
Yeah, this is Alex Jones, InfoWars.
Might be the still going on the West Coast. I'm just kind of monitoring these races, trying to crunch the numbers here.
We'll do that. Trump should come out any minute now.
All right.
I did not nail it. Thought I would, but I know that it's just in flux. Let's air these promos. We're refueling, keep us on air. Hey guys, folks, this is not a drill. It's not a simulation. It's a real world. This is Netflix. This is a real show. This is the admitted zenith point, genesis point of the resistance. Thanks to all of you. We'll be right back with your phone calls and more and the latest. Stay with us.
All right. Okay. So, okay. Yes, that's what I see. Yeah, so it seems like there's just a few people that are actually showing the broadcast. Yeah, Alex Jones is looking at the, like they're I think it's Right Side Broadcast that they're airing. Excuse the house. Yeah, I mean, this is history, people. No matter who wins, but it looks as though, as they're saying, Trump has won in a landslide. And yeah, let me turn my camera. Yeah, I just want to wait until Trump comes back on. I mean, we could do this together, man. We could do this together. Yeah. Oh, this is my lemon tea. Okay. Yeah, things are changing, people. And this election, it shouldn't be, it shouldn't divide us. It shouldn't divide the Black community. Either someone is working for you, against you, and what you learn also is just because someone is called a bigot or a racist doesn't make it true. Has that person done something against you because of it? See, and just because someone, let's say you don't get along with an individual, it doesn't mean because of your race. Not every human being gets along. And even within the same family, and you have the same parents, you think all siblings along? No. Putting it in somebody's face that why something happened is because of racism. Some of us act like jerks. Some people act jerks. Come on. But maybe, sometimes people might be afraid. And show them your good side. Hey, if you could make a friend, make a friend. Not, some might be nervous around new people, but so you can win them over. I mean, just saying. An election should not be, it should not be, it shouldn't divide us. It shouldn't divide us. We as a nation, regardless the outcome, need to work together. Our country is in a shambles and is a laughingstock. That's what I'm afraid that it's a laughingstock. We act in ways that we shouldn't. Wow, it's almost 9 o'clock now. Excuse me. It's almost 9 o'clock here in Rwanda. So that means that 2 o'clock East Coast in the United States. Yeah. Yeah, I'm really hoping Trump comes out. I want to get it on camera. Yeah. Yeah, let me turn this down. Yeah, see, everybody's waiting. We're waiting to see, they're going to have the speeches. Remember with Hillary Clinton? She didn't come out. She didn't come out and do, well, I think you call it your concession speech. She never she never came out. So she didn't have the balls to come and thank her constituents that donated millions of dollars to her campaign. She didn't have the decency to say thank you for supporting me and, whatever what else she wants to say in her concession. Yeah, she is a, so see, if you're not even willing to do that, you don't deserve to be president. And we're going to see with Kamala. Will Kamala come out once everything's done? Will she come out and do a concession speech? Going to be, and if she does, is it going to be word salad, or is she going to do fear mongering? Oh, Oprah. Oprah was doing that fear mongering. It's all BS. She is a BS woman. Sad. I mean, I was indifferent with Oprah. She's been out since the 80s. And all the shows pretty much in the 80s were all the same. And in the 90s, and then there was a bad event that happened in the 90s with these talk shows, and they had to change their ways, and we decided to kind of do like a spirituality type of thing, but they're all the same. But I was just indifferent. She was who she was. She never pandered to the Black community. She had on who she had on. Did she talk about Blacks that got hurt by whites? Yes. But the show really didn't focus on Black culture or anything. She was about just life in general. And it worked for her. It worked for her. And oh, you know what I found out? I almost forgot. It just came to my mind about Oprah. Yeah, Donald Trump and Oprah, they socialized. And when Trump announced that he wanted to run for office, guess what I'm just finding out? That Oprah, hello viewer, Oprah reached out to Trump. This is what Trump is saying. I just heard the news yesterday. Oprah reached out to Trump when she found out he was running for president, and she asked Trump if she could be vice president. I kid you not. I kid you not. So Trump was saying yesterday that he feels backstabbed by Oprah because Oprah approached him. And now Oprah was with the Kamala. So why is she joining Kamala? Why didn't she ask Kamala to be vice president under her? Right? See, it's phony. People are phony. Trump and Oprah were on good terms. But now, see, she didn't get her seat. She didn't get selected as VP. So she's poo-pooing on Trump, now using fear-mongering. It was the one she was wearing this white outfit, this silky, silvery type of outfit, and say the females, oh, yes, she can. Yes, she can. Yeah. You see how phony that is? Oprah is phony, I see. Yeah. You're going to go to a candidate, and then you're going to be around people that's trying to imply he's Hitler. So at what point did Trump start to be so-called Hitler? Oprah wanted to be under Hitler, right? Hello, see how people lie. She asked to be the vice president. See that? See that? You're phony. Trump was speaking yet, at least I saw it yesterday. And he was talking to, I think, his staff, the people who are on his campaign. And he's saying that how upset he was about certain people by name, and he said Oprah by name, how phony she is, and that he's disappointed with Oprah because Oprah, had approached Trump to be vice president under his presidency. It's phony, 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 phony. Yeah, what I hope in all this, if Trump, when it's final and they say, yes, he is the winner of the 2024 presidential election in America, I hope he cleans the swamp completely. See, he didn't clean the swamp before. And that goes to 4 years of, yeah, they were out to get him. They were out to get him when he was in office first time. And during the last 4 years, they're out to get him. He needs to clean deeply because there's a cavity that needs to be excavated, dug out. Dug out, yes. And remember with Kamala 4 years ago, what did she say? What did she say to Biden? She implied that Biden was a bigot and tried to prevent her to be bused to school, right? What happened? Oh, she became vice president. See how these people work? See how they work? They're phony. They're phony. And we watch these people. Yeah, see, I wasn't a Oprah fan. I mean, back in the day, on and off I watch her, but I wasn't into her program, I wasn't. But of course, for the past 30 plus years, she is a public figure, so to speak. I see her everywhere, her advertisements, her commercials. That's the same advertisement. I mean, her program was commercial for her program, and then she had a magazine, and then she started her own work, and I saw that some people didn't like her, but I was just indifferent. I mean, she's about herself, her program, and she has the right to have on her program who she wants to interview. Just because she's a black lady doesn't mean she just has to talk about black people, right? She talks about whoever what she wants to talk about, and she kind of showed a so-called spiritual aspect. But then there were holes and everything in her program. Things started to become revealed, like was that John of God turned out to be a pervert? Like she endorsed people or allegedly have a friendship with someone like what's his name? Not Epstein, Weinstein, Harvey Weinstein. And so what happened? Again, people could be different with other people. Like you can have a circle of friends. Let's say you have 3 friends. And when you're together, you act one way. But behind closed doors, each person's in their own home to be different. And you never know. There are people who are married to people and they're one way at home and there's something outside. But the nature of her work, she started as a reporter, right? And so she has access to new people of similar industries associate with one another. We call colleagues. So I would imagine, and again, women talk. Women talk. Women talk when there's something happened with a dude, people talk. So the photo with her kissing Harvey Weinstein on the cheek, when was that picture taken? So you gotta, find a hey, when is what? But my instincts telling me she knew the deal, but again, women have a choice, and some women knowing what someone's like, but you wanted the big star. Just like with Diddy, they want to be a big star. And everybody, because people talk. The black community back in the day was very, very small. Everybody knew everybody. I know of people that knew, what's his name? Spike Lee. Yeah, I know someone that knows Spike Lee. I know two people. Yeah, and one went to his college, NYU, in the day. He was a film, studied films, things like that, computers. Yeah. Another person, daughter was supposed to be one of his movies, and she was telling me how angry she is with Spike Lee and blah 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 because her daughter didn't get any of his movies. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, the black community, 20, it was small. And so if you're in an industry, you're going to kind of know everybody. You know each other. Yeah. Yeah. You notice, I never heard of Spike Lee. Is Spike Lee the director? Is he still alive? I haven't heard from him in years. I haven't. Spike Lee. Does anybody know whatever happened to Spike Lee? Yeah. I what happened. I hope he's okay. Yeah, and I knew the lady. Remember the movie She Gotta Have It? I knew the lady who was in it, the star in that movie. Yeah, Tracy Johns. Yeah, we went to school together. We were we weren't buddies, but we were cordial. We were friends, and we spoke. We were on the bus stop together. Nice lady, very very nice lady. Yeah, so that's what I mean. That the world within the black community, especially in New York, oh, someone's coming. It's very very small, very very small. So with Oprah, because the nature of her work, um, I think she knew about Harvey Weinstein, and but again, maybe she was afraid to talk, turn the other cheek. It doesn't look good, but again, a lot of people knew about Harvey Weinstein, and again, it's a game that people play. You want to be in the in crowd where you got to do X, Y, and Z. That's how it works. I don't agree with that, but that's how it works in the industry. Because everybody wants to get in there and make a lot of money. That's it. You want to make money? Well, you got to do this. It's horrible. And it's horrible what happened to women. And it's also happening to men. Yeah, I hope, this is the year, like this comedian said, in the year 2024, it's the year that everything's going to be exposed. I hope so. I hope so safely that people are going to be exposed, those who do wickedness. So whether Diddy or other people, um, I question some of the things that some of the people have damaging information. And I'm wondering whether they're just trying to reposition themselves in the big chair. You know, what I mean is that, okay, Puffy's in waiting for trial and he's in jail, but you have other people, and they all play the same game. They just at different levels of intensity. And I'm concerned that this one person that's pushing a book about the industry, and he allegedly has these travel drives. I think it's called Travel Drive. And my concern is he just repositioning himself so he can become the king of the hip hop culture? Well, let me turn this now.
That people thought would be advantageous to us in light of the billions of dollars Long has been enriched with.
Yeah, I don't know his name yet.
Okay, Wisconsin, Trump has 51%. He's ahead, and Harris has 47%.
I'm a little nervous right now. You got to imagine the Ayatollah in Iran is up right now, very concerned because you think about what this is going to mean.
Okay, this is in West Palm Beach, Florida. It's live.
The last 4 years, so many strange things. You wonder just why would the Biden administration do this? It's a new day when it comes to foreign policy and our national security. Go ahead, Jeff.
I mean, it's quick. When Reagan got into a tussle with the air traffic controllers and they said you can't fire them, he fired them anyway, 11,000 people.
Wow.
What he didn't know at the time was that it was the Russians who paid attention. He realized, oh my goodness, he means business. He is a man of his word. If he says he's going to do something, he will do it, no matter the criticism. I think Donald Trump is very much of that sort of mindset here.
Yes.
Yeah, it's really exciting to think about what Donald Trump accomplished for so many people working against
I
him.
think what's going to happen that he's going to come out. Trump is going to come out soon. I hope so.
Think about the story he likes to tell when President Xi was at Mago, and he dropped the Moab, or killed Qasem Soleimani, I can't remember which one, over the chocolate cake. And people who know this story, President Xi speaks fluent English, but doesn't like to speak
Let me
English.
put it down. Yeah, this is history in the making. It's going to be a lot of changes. A lot of things are going to happen. I want peace, love, and safety for everybody. Yeah, I have family there. I have family in New York City. I have family in America, in other states. And yeah, I want us safe. I want us safe. Yeah, this is not the, this is just the beginning, people, this election. And remember, Trump says that the first thing he wants to do, get rid of the illegal. Yeah, they're dangerous for us. Coming through the front door, not the back door. All that money, yeah, New York City is in a shambles. And winter is coming too, honey. Yeah, this is November. November 5, 2024, the presidential election in America. And it looks like they're setting up the podium up there. People are coming on board. Yeah, he's going to come out soon. So, yeah, I just want to capture this, Let me see here. Let me turn it back. Okay, I want to get my other device here. Yeah, I like I like InfoWars. Let me see what they're saying.
And I'm just looking at everything right now. But when all these votes come in at the end of the night, I don't think we have the same numbers, not even close, from 2020. And you can go look at the headlines, as I was covering them all week. But pretty much every major news publication saying record turnout, record turnout, record turnout, record turnout, which I agree was the case, except now the numbers don't add up. There was no record turnout in this election.
That's hard to
Even in
believe.
the states that really went above and beyond, like Pennsylvania, even those states are not looking like they're going to reach 2020 numbers. So, I mean, the voter fraud, the fake votes, everything they did Biden in 2020, I also think gets exposed in a major way when we close the books on this election. That's what it's looking like to me right now. We'll wait and see what the final tally is. And we're looking at a situation where I think Trump might even win the popular vote.
I hope so.
So this was a huge victory. I mean, I don't know. I don't even know how to really quantify it yet until we see these final numbers. But Trump is going to go over 300 electoral votes. He's going to pull 5 extra Senate seats over the finish line. I mean, that is a dominant victory. 300 plus electoral college votes, the popular vote, and a massive flip of the Senate. That is just an absolute dominating victory. And we'll continue to monitor these House races. I'd say it's Republicans are definitely going to have the majority. It's not going to be as defining, I don't think, as the Senate race. But this is truly a massive, massive victory. So it's a big loud and clear middle finger to the establishment,
Yep.
the weaponized Department of Justice,
Mm-hmm.
the weaponized media, the propaganda, everything. This is the American people giving them all a big middle finger. We know you lie to us. We know you deceive us. And we beat you. It's really that simple. We beat you. No, we dominated you. We crushed you. And imagine what this victory would be if you didn't have all the propaganda. Imagine what this victory would be if you didn't have all the lying media, the lying Democrats, just all the scandal, all the corruption. Imagine. I don't know if we can ever get there, but
Oh, Georgia.
all of that
I'm just looking
and
here.
still have this resounding victory, I think it speaks volumes.
Okay, I got 2 minors. Okay,
think it speaks
Trump
volumes.
won Georgia. Oh goodness,
And so,
51%.
I mean,
Harris
honestly,
got
it's so
48%.
big.
Wow.
I don't, at this point,
Wow.
Democrats and dare contest on January 6th like Jamie Raskin wants to do. This is a major death blow to the radical left. It really is. They don't have the mandate. They didn't even win the popular vote. They couldn't even stop Trump from getting to 300. They couldn't intimidate Republicans out of voting for him and supporting him on a political level. We've taken over the RNC. I mean, at this point, any radical left Democrat that still wants to engage in these tactics and shenanigans is truly going to be looked at like a total psychopath. A politically radical psychopath. And for support they have left in the social world and the cultural world, it will definitely reflect in a similar level. It won't be as hyper politicized, but it will be a similar view. We will look at these freaks for what they are.
Oh, look at this here.
Radicalized,
Oh, okay.
brainwashed, psychotic.
Okay, I'm sorry. They had
Big victory.
they
for
had
what
data
we
up
knew
there.
was
They just
true.
changed it.
And I want to see the culture shift and the political shift after this.
Trump win
this is
North
truly
Carolina.
shifts it all. It
Percent.
shifts the politics. And the
See.
Democrats are going to really have to look themselves in the mirror and say, where do we go from here?
I agree,
Where do
Ellen.
we go from
He
here?
went.
I agree, and I want to go to calls now. I know you're exhausted. Stay up all night with us if you want. As much as the crew needs to be here, if I let
97% of the
people understand,
votes
I can't ask this of the crew anymore.
in North
We're so
Carolina.
really working 16 hours a day
See
on
that?
average the last few weeks, even longer today. But I want to just say something that's very important. I want to ask this question, Ellen, because you're part of this.
This is Alex Jones. He's good.
It is the struggles in life that make us who we are. And the public's been through a lot. The veterans have been a lot. The medical workers, the poison shots, our children, with that giant psychological warfare operation that we went through. This has been a fight. And every American is a veteran of psychological operations and a bio attack from the virus and then from the shot that was 1,000 times worse. And it's not that we're victims. You need to recognize that you're a survivor and that you're in a war and that the global think of us as guinea pigs and animals. And they use a term that you see in their deep literature that no one ever talks about. And I searched again this morning and noticed it was very hard to find, but it's controlled, accelerated evolution. And using us as guinea pigs, testing all this pure poison on us. But just like you spray cockroaches with poison and it kills 99% of them, but that 1% that survives have babies, within 3 generations, they're all immune. So there's a lot of science goes into this. And these people are cold-blooded. And if you don't even address them up front, that you know they're criminals, you know they're mad scientists, then they respect you. But I don't want their respect. They tried to hire me many times just to show you how this is. It's already out in the open, so I don't need to tell you it's real anymore.
Arizona.
Because I understand battle plan.
Arizona.
I thought when they told me 20
Okay, I'm
years
looking at
ago,
2
25
screens.
years ago, 15
Arizona.
10 years ago, they haven't really tried since then.
Trump has,
Democrat
okay,
lawyers, and they thought, well, we got you. Now work for us.
57% of the votes are in for Arizona,
Never.
and Trump has 50%.
I thought
So that is close.
me 20 years ago. When they
50%.
told me, "How it all works even better than some of our top analysts. You can like literally be at the top of this thing." And I didn't understand my potential then. I knew I was doing important work. I believed the people that I was going to try to empower. But these people have demonic understanding. They don't have
Yeah.
horizon discernment in the things that God gives us, but they
It's close.
understanding. And I point that out to let people know that they saw
Yeah, I'm
the vision
toggling
that they
back and
saw
forth. Yeah, I have
8
two
years ago
monitors,
for Infowars, and our staff,
two things
our
on.
guests, and our family of listeners.
I mean,
Back
this
when
is history, people.
they
I
saw
I
high
I
news,
want
they
to
saw silver bullets
keep
to
up this live
Waterloo.
stream
They saw
until
their Waterloo. And
they
now
that there's a
another
concession
giant
speech
big
or
we're
a
almost 4,000
victory
here.
speech,
Like I forget his name is. He's a bit like co-host, great people. He's like, well, I think this is
Yeah,
bigger.
he's gone through a lot. His name is Alex Jones.
That was
And the system, yeah, they
to wake up
had him
again and
what
the
is that?
things that happen with him being a fighter and not giving up the
What's that? He
process
had to go
of this and us
to
waking up,
court.
not just
They
just
sued
I'm going
him
away. We've got
for a
ways to
lot of
the
money.
process. And the enemy tripling
And then
and
now
they're coupling down and then us coming through
going
it.
to the system's going
They
to
know what they
auction
do.
off
Because
his
weather watches
company,
the
this
storms.
company you
They
see.
manipulate storms and they kill the storms. But
And then they say
I
on
mean,
top of
we
that, you
know
can't use your own name
in
anymore.
Florida,
His name is Alex Jones. Oh, you can't use that name. So he's in court for that. See, he opposes Alex Jones' program. So it's a plane.
exactly. You guys crash the stock market, you get blamed. You let terrorists attack, whether you're behind or not, you get blamed.
Yeah, Alex Jones has been attacked. They pulled his platform on YouTube and many of the social media. They pulled it all. So he has his website,
Get away with any of this if they get
Infowars.com.
the blame. All right? And
He
they're behind
he
most
he
of it, but a lot
exposes
of
a
it
lot
are
of
our
things.
issues. They also
He has a
persist
very
for our
interesting
wings.
website.
So when I
Yeah,
tell
look
them
at the
surrender,
data. The
I
people
say
that
that for my
they
own good,
interview,
because if
it's
they
very
don't surrender, they're
interesting.
going to blow the planet up. So for their own good, I tell them surrender. All right, because here's the thing.
Okay, Trump got Michigan.
I know when God likes what I'm doing.
Trump has
God does what
51% of
and I know
Michigan. 79% of the votes are in.
why am I like this? Why did you make me like this?
Okay.
And make me be so honest about
Okay.
how I am a little devil.
Okay. So yeah, that's Alex Jones. Yeah, everybody's waiting. Everybody's waiting. I mean, I've been toggling here and there. Yeah, it's 9:24 a.m. Rwanda time. So it's about, let's see, about 2:30 New York time about. Yeah, they have daylight saving. So there's a 7-hour difference. Yeah. So it's about 2:24 a.m. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, people. Okay, 79% of the votes in Michigan. Trump has 51% of the vote. Yeah. I hope he wins. I just want, it's like it's like when a woman is expecting her first baby, it takes a long time. You just can't wait till it comes out, right? Wow. Yeah, this is history in the making, and a lot of people got hurt. A lot of people were being harassed. People were arrested. Oh, I think it's come out.
The norms, they will come out and everything. All right, we're going to listen in now. They just announced Donald Trump as the president-elect. As you can imagine, the phone's going up, the crowd's wild. So let's listen in. Listen.
So right now they're playing a song, as some of you guys know. Okay, let me switch this camera angle. Okay.
All right.
As soon as the music's done, I can put the sound on, and we're gonna hear him. So looks like the entire family is there. I'm looking to Dana White. He's there. Is Ivanka there?
Oh yes, it's here too.
Not really sure if I see her and
Oh, wow, it's on both of them.
It's J.D. Vance. Looks like everybody's there.
Yep, oh,
All
wow.
right, here he comes. President-elect Donald J. Trump.
Yeah.
That's all his kids.
It is 9:26 Rwanda time. 9:26 a.m.
Melania, everyone's there.
2:26 New York time. All right.
Not sure why she's not been around, but she's not there. Laura Trump is there. Corey Lewandowski. Michael Lafley.
Oh, Tiffany's there. Nice.
Music still playing?
I remember when she was just born, Tiffany.
Yeah, music's still playing. As soon as the music's over, and he begins to speak, it's awesome. Wow, everybody's.
Hey, I'm so excited. Ah.
All these people. Oh, there's Barron. Barron's there too. This is incredible. This man must feel like he's on cloud nine.
Yeah, look at Melania. Ooh, Melania.
How he must feel at this point.
Melania.
Just Mike Johnson, Speaker of the House, Harold Cantor, the team.
Go, Trump, go. Go, Trump. Okay,
There
thank
we
you.
go. So the music's still playing. Oh, there's my backup. Okay. I knew she had to be there. This is her dad's. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jared's there too. So, all right. So everybody is in the house right now. Nobody is absent.
Woo.
President-elect of the United States. All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Wow.
Yeah, it's USA, baby. Yes. Yay.
I want to thank you all very much. This is great. These are our friends. We have thousands of friends in this incredible movement. This was a movement like nobody's ever seen before. And frankly, this was, I believe, the greatest political movement of all time. There's ever been anything like this in this country. And maybe
Yes.
And now it's going to reach a new level of importance because we're going to help our country heal. Help
Yes.
Our country heal. It's
Yes.
a country that needs help.
Thank you.
And it needs help very badly. We're going to fix our borders. We're going to fix everything about our country. And
Yes.
we made history for a reason tonight, and the reason is going to be just that. We overcame obstacles that nobody thought possible, and it is now clear that we've achieved the most incredible political thing. Look what happened. Is this crazy?
Yes. Clean the swamp. Clean the swamp this time.
But it's a political victory that our country has never seen before, nothing like this. I want to thank the American people for the extraordinary honor of being elected your 47th president and your 45th president.
Yes. Yes. So, yes.
I will fight for you, for your family, and your future. Every single day I will be fighting for you, and with every breath in my body, I will not rest until we have delivered the strong, safe, and prosperous America that our children deserve and that you deserve. This will truly be the golden age of America. That's what we have.
Yes. Goldie, yes.
This is a magnificent victory for the American people that will allow us to make America great again.
Yes.
And in addition to having won the battleground states of North Carolina, I love these places, Georgia, Pennsylvania, and Wisconsin, we are now winning in Michigan, Arizona, Nevada, and Alaska, which would result in us carrying at least 315 electoral votes.
Oh, wow. Yes.
But it's much easier doing what the networks did or whoever called it, because there was no other path. There was no other path to victory.
That's right.
We also have won the popular vote. That was great.
Yes. People's choice. The people's choice.
Thank you.
That's right.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Winning the popular vote was very nice.
Yes.
Very nice. I will tell you. It's a great feeling of love. We have a great feeling of love in this very large room with unbelievable people standing by my side. These people have been incredible. They've made the journey with me, and we're going to make you very happy. We're going to make you very proud of your vote.
Yes.
I hope that you're going to be looking back someday and say that was one of the truly important moments of my life when I
Yes.
voted for this group of people beyond the president, this group of great people. America has given us an unprecedented and powerful mandate. We have taken back control of the Senate. Wow, that's good.
All right.
And the Senate races in Montana, Nevada, Texas, Ohio, Michigan, Wisconsin, the great Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, were all won by the MAGA movement. They helped so much. And in those cases, every one of them, we worked with the senators. They were tough races, and I mean, the number of victories in the Senate was absolutely incredible. And we did tele-rallies. We did tele-rallies with each one of them, and sometimes we did 2 or 3 for to look at all of those victories. Nobody expected that. Nobody. So I just wanted to thank you very much for that. And you have some great senators and some great new senators. And it also looks like we'll be keeping control of the House of Representatives. And I want to thank Mike Johnson. I think he's doing a terrific job. Terrific job. I want to also thank my beautiful wife, Melania, First Lady.
Yes, Melania.
Who has the #1 best-selling book in the country.
All right, Melania.
No, she's done a great job, works very hard to help people. So I just want to thank her, but I want to thank my whole family, my amazing children, and they are amazing children. And we all think our children, everybody here thinks their children are amazing. That's a good thing when you think they are. But Don, Eric, Ivanka, Tiffany, Barron, Laura, Jared, Kimberly, Michael, thank you all. What a My father-in-law, Victor, is tremendous, and we miss very much Melania's mother, Amalia.
Oh.
We miss Amalia, don't we, huh? She would be very happy right now, standing on this stage. She'd be so proud. She was a great woman, that one. Beautiful inside and out. She was a great woman. I want to be the first to congratulate our great, now I can say, Vice President-elect of the United States.
Ah. All right. Boy, he's beaming, boy.
And his absolutely remarkable and beautiful wife, Usha Vance. And he's a feisty guy, isn't he? You know, I've said, go into the enemy camp, and you know the enemy camp is certain networks. And a lot of people are like, sir, do I have to do that? He just goes, okay. which one? CNN, MSDNC? He'll say, all right, thank you very much. He actually looks like, he's like the only guy I've ever seen. He really looks forward to it, and then he just goes and absolutely obliterates them. Say a couple of words.
Boy, they do.
Well, Mr. President, I appreciate you allowing me to join you on this incredible journey. I thank you for the trust that you placed in me. And I think that we just witnessed the greatest political comeback in the history of the United States of America.
Yes.
And under President Trump's leadership, we're never going to stop fighting for you, for your dreams, for the future of your children. And after the greatest political comeback in American history, we're going to lead the greatest economic comeback in American history under Donald Trump's leadership.
Thank you very much. He's turned out to be a good choice.
Yeah, okay.
I took a little heat at the beginning, but he was,
Oh, he's
I knew the
tenacious.
grade was a good one, about as good as it gets. And we love the family, and we're gonna have a great 4 years, and we're gonna turn our country around, make it something very special. Lost that little thing called special. We have to make it so. We're going to make this so great. It's the greatest country and potentially the greatest country in the world by far. And right now we're going to just work very hard to get all of that back. We're going to make it the best it's ever been. We can do that. If we had to wait longer, I don't know. It was going bad, and it was going bad fast.
Yep.
We're going to have to seal up those borders, and we're going to have to let people come into our country. We want people to come back in, but we have to let them come back in, but they have to come in legally. Let me also express my tremendous appreciation for Susie and Chris, the job you did. Susie, come here. Come here, Susie. Chris, come here, Chris. Susie likes to stay sort of in the back, let me tell you. The ice thing, we call it the ice thing. Chris, come here, Chris. Susie likes to stay in the background. She's not in the background.
This wasn't expected, but I just want to thank, obviously, President Trump for this journey. It was a great one, and he's a hell of a candidate, and he's going to be a hell of a great 47th president. And this team that we had, the best team, and of course, even my boss, Susie Wiles, the best. Thank you.
Thank you, and thank you, Susie. Look at this, she's shocked. Never seen her be shocked before. Susie, they're great. Everybody up here is great. Everybody up here is very special. But the Trump, who did you say? Oh, let me tell you, we have a new star. A star is born, Elon. Now he is. Now he's an amazing guy. We were sitting together tonight. He spent 2 weeks in Philadelphia and different parts of Pennsylvania campaigning.
Oh, wow.
He sent the rocket up 2 weeks ago, and I saw that rocket. I saw it coming down. I saw it. When it left, it was beautiful, shiny white. When it came down, it didn't look so pretty. It was going 10,000 miles an hour, and it was burning like hell. I said, what happened to your paint job? He said, we've never made a paint that could withstand that kind of heat. And, but I saw it come down and turn around. And it was, it's like 22 stories tall, by the way. It looks a little smaller than that, but it's big. And it came down, and you saw that fire burning. And I said, only Elon can do this. It must be an Elon. And I told the story. I told it last night. I had a man on the phone I had the screen muted, no sound. I was talking to a very important man, happens to be here. And a very important guy, one of the most important people in, I would say, the country, actually. But, you know, I was president, and now it looks like I was going to be maybe president again, so I figured I could ask him to hold. So I asked him to hold. And especially because you're going to be president again, they hold. So I took the phone down, and I'm looking at the screen. I'm seeing this crazy thing that's going around and coming down. It looks like it's going to crash into the gantry. And I said, oh, no. And I said, do me a favor, do you mind holding for a couple of minutes? I want to see this. I thought it was a space age movie or something. I put the phone down. Bad part, I didn't pick it up for 45 minutes, and he was holding. But the spaceship came down, and I saw those engines firing, and it looked like it was over. It was going to smash, and then I saw the fire pour out from the left side, and I put it straight, and it came down so gently, and then it wrapped those arms
Yes,
around it,
people, Trump
and it
won
held it,
the
and just like you hold it,
presidential
like you
election.
do, baby.
Peace and love to you. Thank you for
And it
coming
was a
on
beautiful
and
thing to
watching
see. And
it
I
with
called
me.
Elon. I said, Elon, was that you? He said, yes, it was. I said, who else can do that? Can Russia do it? No. Can China do it? No. Can the United States do it other than you? No. Nobody can do that. I said, that's why I love you, Elon. That's great. And you know, when we had the tragic Hurricane Helene, and it hit, in particular, it hit North Carolina, they were really devastated. The water, this was a big water, as big as we've ever seen, water hurricane. It built lakes out of nothing. Fields became lakes, and
Oh,
the
yeah,
danger
Kennedy.
was unbelievable. And the people from North Carolina came
I
to
look
me
at
and
some of the
said, would it be
comments there.
possible, at all
Kennedy.
possible,
Someone mentioned
for
about
you to
Kennedy.
speak to Elon Musk? We need Starlink. I said, what's Starlink? It's a form of communication. So I called Elon, and I'll tell you what, he had, and it was very dangerous. People would die. They had no communication. All the wires were down. I called Elon Musk. I said, Elon, you have something called Starlink. Is that right? Yes, I do. What the hell is it? He said, it's a communication system that's very good. I said, Elon, they need it really, really badly in North Carolina. Can you get it? He had that there so fast. It was incredible. So, and it was great. It saved a lot of lives. He saved a lot of lives. But he's a character. He's a special guy. He's a super genius. We have to protect our geniuses. We don't have that many of them. We have to protect our super geniuses. I want to thank some of the guys. You know, we have up here today the U.S. Open champion. He's fantastic golfer, slightly longer than me. It's a ball a little bit longer than me. Just a little bit. Bryson DeChambeau is up here someplace. What happened to Bryson? Where is he? Bryson. Oh, he was shot.
You know, people, yeah, I'm seeing the time. It's 9:45 in the morning, and I gotta feed my little boy. Okay? I thank you for this journey with me. I had someone else there. Yeah, I thank you for watching this for me. And yes, I'm a Trump fan. And yes, let's make America great again through the upcoming new administration under Trump. Peace, love, joy, harmony for all Americans and its legal citizens. Let's make America great. Take care and enjoy your day. Bye-bye.
Sport, a little rough. And